I'm Jenoa.
And I'm Mo.
And we're having
the sex talk.
The sex talk.
Ding.
The sex talk.
The sex talk.
Today we're going to talk about something that happens in relationships, usually long-term relationships, called nagging.
Oh.
So here's the thing. This is what I think about nagging. I think nagging is the deformed, old, abused version of asking for what you want. It's like asking for what you want has been throttled to death and killed, and all that's left is nagging, trying to get your needs met.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also think that nagging can happen when. Do you think you said? Well, I mean, I've asked him or her to why they don't buy me roses, but they still don't buy me roses, or I've asked him to clean the tub, but he still doesn't do it. Have you really been direct about what you want and what you need? I have this theory where I'm like, if you're not direct about what you want and what you need, it comes out sideways. It starts coming out in all these other ways. Well, you never ever take the trash out.
Right.
Are you really upset about the trash?
Or is it that he's not responsible and doesn't do his part in the relationship, and you have to do everything all the time?
Right. Or maybe you just feel completely neglected. But
maybe you haven't had sex in months.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it sucks having someone nag you. I guarantee you that nag is not feeling good about themselves. Nobody wants to feel like that they're nagging someone. It's the worst, awful
It's a terrible feeling to be the person in the relationship where you're the nagger. This is part of something that's happening in your relationship.
There's two sides
to the nagging. And one of the strongest things you can do, the key things that you can do, is get to the bottom of what you really want from your partner.
He's got a lot of work, and you're doing more of the housework.
Yeah.
And you feel like
you feel disconnected.
There's an unfair power dynamic happening.
Once your needs start getting met, you're gonna stop asking for all this stuff. Who cares about the dishes? My loving partner is here, and we're about to embark on this really engaging conversation.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
But that's true. The more you're getting your needs met, emotionally and physically, the less the details matter quite as much.
And it's kind of like this. It's kind of like the cycle. The minute you start having these engaging conversations, you can say hey, and the dishes need to get done too. Do you mind doing those tonight?
Finding a way to communicate where no one is defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just all the energy around nagging is accusatory, and then defensive and accusatory and defensive. So it kind of snowballs.
Yeah, and that's just gonna create a vicious cycle in this relationship. So
take a deep breath, get really grounded, and take that person's hand and say, what's really going on here? I agree that the dishes need to get done, but I feel like there's other stuff under here that I want to talk about, because I want you to have your needs met.
Yeah.
I want that. I want you to feel good.
Or, I hate doing the dishes. Let's exchange. I'll do something else if you do the dishes. If you're not getting your needs met, chances are your partner is also not getting some needs met. And oftentimes when you find yourself nagging, your partner is rebelling.
Right.
So they're like, I'm not gonna fucking do the dishes when she hasn't taken off her clothes. She puts that big fucking nightie on every time she comes to bed.
If you're ignoring someone who's repeatedly asking you to do something, there is that.
It's a
rebellion. It's like taking your own power back, being, oh hell no.
Yeah.
And what's that about? What's going on there?
What is causing this power struggle?
Identify the power struggle.
Yeah, nagging is a power struggle. Don't nag, just get to the bottom of it and try to see how you can be a better partner. It always boils down to being honest with yourself and seeing how you can be a better partner and better to yourself.
See whose needs are not getting met, because chances are both people have some.
Yeah, that was the sex talk.
The sex talk.
Ding.
The sex talk.
The sex talk.